Hi guys, welcome to Melissa's Musings. Today it's just going to be me apparently because Facebook doesn't want me to have a friend on here. Facebook is like featured friend Friday, not happening. So it brings me to my topic today. How do you powerfully shift from the original plan? If you are joining in, please let me know that you can hear me, that Facebook is projecting my voice, that I am present and here. Can you hear me, Noon? We're gonna just give up on bringing a friend on here today. And I'm shifting my plan of action. So this, okay, good. We've got sound, we've got action, we've got Melissa. Thankfully, Camilla's a peach and she will be joining us at another time on another Featured Friend Friday. We decided we just get to be in person together so we won't have any technical difficulties. Hi, Yaya. Thanks for joining live. Hi, Julissa. Thank you so much for joining in, you guys. I see some of you trickling on in here. So today, in the spirit of the failed Featured Friend Friday, for those of you who were able to witness it, it was a bit of a struggle. But once a week, I like to do a Featured Friend Friday. It's been a couple weeks since I've done it. As you guys know, I was on a little Melissa's Musings hiatus, kind of learning and growing on my own, taking a little break from things in the social media space. But today was supposed to be my first Featured Friend Friday in a couple weeks. And just kidding, the universe had different plans. So it really got me to thinking, how do we powerfully shift when things aren't going according to plan? And I used to be one of those people, A-type personality, who would have a plan for a lot of things in life and would really like when the plan would be happening according to like what I thought what was supposed to happen, right? So I'd have this plan in my mind, and as long as the plan was going well, I'd be a happy camper. And if something went sideways, I would be derailed. And it wasn't flexible. It wasn't supportive for life, because life happens, right? Like, stuff happens all the time in life, just like today. Featured Friend Friday, nope, technical difficulties, just kidding, no Featured Friend Friday. It's just me today, guys. And we can either, something that always comes up for me when my plan changes is how I react, because it's not what's happening, it's how you react to what's happening that's important. And I talk about this a lot because I am a firm believer in it's not the mistakes that you make in life, but it's how you handle those mistakes, or it's how you handle the things that are coming up for you. So when life throws a wrench in your plans, how are you handling what's coming up? How are you powerfully shifting into whatever the new plan is? And I read a quote recently that I absolutely loved. I wrote it down because it's so fabulous. And it says, "Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape." And I loved that. I thought it was really creative. My grandpa used to be somebody who used to all the time say, "Oh, don't let that bend you out of shape," or "Oh, so bent out of shape." He used to use that. So I thought this was awesome. I really liked the quote. I'll say it again. "Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape." And just using the example of the failed Featured Friend Friday, me and Camilla had jived beforehand, we had brainstormed, we were ready with our awesome topic. It was good, we tried the first one, it failed, we tried the second one, failed again. And I could have either had a really negative attitude about it, I could have been like, "Oh, why didn't that work?" And been super frustrated, right? Because it is frustrating. Like, it's never not worked before. Hi, Anna, thanks for joining. Hi, Kevin. It's never not worked before, so why is it not working? I could have easily let it ruin my afternoon, or I could powerfully shift, make other plans with Camilla. That topic is coming back, you guys. It will be in several Fridays, and come to you guys with a different topic about powerfully shifting from the original plan. What a beautiful lesson. In the moment, you guys are witnessing it as it's happening. So if there's stuff in your life, especially this time of year, I would say, a lot of stuff comes up. Like, we've got holiday parties, people are getting sick, there's lots of germs. On the East Coast, there is a lot of weather. I remember, I used to make plans that it would snow 2 feet, and I would be like, "Oh my goodness, what am I supposed to do now?" And so think about how you're reacting to things. How are you powerfully shifting from them? And what are some tips and tricks that you use to powerfully shift? I'll share some of the ones that work for me, and I would love to know what works for you in the comments below. Please let me know if you have some fabulous tools on shifting, and when things don't go according to plan, what do you do? Would love to know. So mine, I get up, so if it's a work-related thing, I get up from my desk. If my plan is not going well, and what I originally envisioned for my day is not happening, I will get up from my desk, and I will either take a walk, or I will meditate, or I'll take a 10-minute break. Often I'll eat a snack. I'll take a break. I'll clear my head from it. I'll allow myself some space to process. So that's the first one. Second one, I just mentioned it, meditating. Meditating is huge. Sometimes it just takes breathing to be able to shift. And that's a really powerful one. Like sometimes when my original plan is not going accordingly, it's easy to like feel frantic, right? Especially if it's something dramatic. For example, I recently got pulled over, automatically making me late for my next appointment. I can either be frantic about it, like, oh my goodness, now I'm late, or I can powerfully call my client, explain to them what happened, and shift from what's happening. But it's very easy. It's much easier said than done. And in that moment, actually, using getting pulled over as an example, I'm on my way to an appointment, I get pulled over, bummer, now I'm late for my appointment, all of these things. I was like feeling a bit frantic, and it took me like 5 minutes to notice that I wasn't really breathing. I was like, oh my goodness, Melissa, like you're so tense. And of course, that happens to a lot of us when we get pulled over. Don't get me wrong. But I like actually had to physically take note of the fact that I wasn't breathing. Like, of course I was breathing the normal, like, whatever. Like, I'm not dying over here. But I wasn't breathing. I wasn't breathing deep breaths. And so sometimes just something as simple as breathing can really help you to choose a different course, especially if the plan is going sideways. Some of the other things that I do are ask for support and talk to a friend. There is nothing like venting to a friend to really ease the stress of a plan not going well. A listening ear is really helpful. So for those of you who may be struggling or having a plan that's not happening, know that you can always reach out to me for support, and know that there are a lot of people in your life who will likely want to support you through whatever it is that you're going through. I can pretty much guarantee it. So this is just a short and sweet message on not letting things derail you and not letting things, totally shift a positive attitude, especially when they don't go according to plan. You can keep that positive attitude. You can create a new solution. Like Camille and I, we planned for several weeks from now. We're actually going to get together in person, I think, to avoid any technical difficulties. And we're going to rock it at that time. You guys will just have to wait for the tidbits of awesomeness that are coming to you. And in this moment, I'm choosing to be gloriously happy, enjoying the rest of my Friday afternoon, despite the fact that I experienced major technical difficulties with my featured friend Friday. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for listening to me and for being there as I shifted. Some of you were there for all 3 videos, which were quite a struggle. So I really appreciate you guys. And I would seriously love to know what you do to shift out of a powerful situation. It's so easy to let a plan derailed really ruin your day. And it's just as easy to not let it ruin your day. So if you've got some really awesome tools and tricks that you use to, shift you out of it, I would really love to know. Hope you're having a great Friday, you guys. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.